Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today's video I'll be reviewing this. This is Transformers Earthrise War for Cybertron Sunstreaker, and here he is in package. Looks pretty cool. Here's the side of the box. Cool looking box art here. And in the back you can see he transforms in 15 steps. Turns into an Earth-like Lamborghini like sideswipe. Okay, let's get this guy out of the package. Here is Sunstreaker out of the package. He comes with his instruction sheet, his decoder. Now the map that it comes with doesn't have a location, as you can see here, but it does have a cool image of a planet. I think this is Cybertron. Looks like Cybertron about to explode or something. Doesn't look like it's in good condition. And yeah, here's the two moons. And Sunstreaker himself. Now he does come with an accessory. It's on the back. It's already pegged onto him. According to the instructions, this also becomes his weapon. So you can peg it on the hand. It doesn't hold as securely as I'd like it to be, but see, it pops out very easily. But again, the instructions say it goes on the hand. Now I'm probably gonna end up printing a new weapon for Sunstreaker and leave this here on his back because this is not a great weapon. But I did find one on Thingiverse, and I'll put a link to that file in the description below. Let's take a closer look at Sunstreaker here. The head sculpt is very nice, very G1. Unfortunately, the eyes are a bit hard to make out. They are painted blue, but I don't think it's picking it up on the camera. Would have been nice if they painted it a little bit more lighter. Yeah, times like this is when I wish we had light piping back again, but the eyes are painted or in a molded color. Like I said, it's really hard to tell through the camera lens. It's kind of cool that they kept this design, which is kind of iconic of him for his Generation 1 figure, but I mean, they try to incorporate it, but it's not as apparent as it was in his Generation 1 figure. Now the paint application on the chest and the arm here doesn't really match the molded plastic, and it's very apparent through the lens of the camera, but to my naked eye it's not that apparent. So I don't know, people look at colors differently, but for my naked eye it's not that off. Now the feet of the robot is supposed to be the hood of the car, but the actual hood is actually on the bottom, which is a nice touch so they could keep the Generation 1 look to Sunstreaker. Like the fact that the rims are painted. A little bit of hollowness, as you can see. This part probably can't be avoided due to transformation, but you can see on the thigh. And of course here on the arm. Moving on to articulation of the figure, the head is on a ball joint and can rotate 360. The arm can rotate 360, can lift up at the shoulder this much due to that being in the way. He does have bicep rotation, can bend at the elbow this much. No wrist articulation. The waist can rotate 360. He can do the splits. He can kick this far up, this far back, bend at the knee this much. He does have thigh rotation. He also has ankle tilt. And for some size comparisons in robot mode, here he is next to Earthrise Ironhide, Generation Selects Tiger Track, and Earthrise Optimus Prime. Okay, let's get Sunstreaker transformed into vehicle mode. Here is Sunstreaker in vehicle mode. Very nice Lamborghini-like looking car. Now again, with the paint apps not matching the molded plastic, to my naked eye it looks okay, but looking through it through the lens of the camera, it's a lot more apparent. But do note that everybody does see colors differently, so through your eyes it may seem a lot more apparent. But still, a very nice clean vehicle mode. I like the nice painted rims. A lot more Lamborghini looking design than the Siege sideswipe mold. can see here there's some pegs, so I wonder if somebody can make some spoilers for him. Would have been nice if there was some brake lights or something, but honestly, this mode, I don't really have too much complaints. I like it a lot. And just to compare with another yellow Lamborghini-like vehicle, here he is next to Tiger Track. And for some size comparisons in vehicle mode, here he is next to Generation Select's Tiger Track, Siege Ironhide, and Earthrise Starscream. Now just looking at them from vehicles, I think he scales very well in this mode. Okay, let's get Sunstreaker back into robot mode for my final thoughts. So my final thoughts on Earthrise Sunstreaker. Overall, I'm pretty pleased with the figure itself. The design looks very G1. The transformation I find very fun and intuitive, but it does have its negatives. One, the paint or the color in the eyes are too dark for my liking, that it doesn't become apparent, so it's very hard to see the eyes. And the biggest negative for this figure is the lack of a proper weapon. As you see here, he's holding that thing that goes on his back. I prefer it to stay on his back, and I prefer him to have a proper weapon. So I'm probably going to end up 3D printing one, or probably buying one from Non-F Productions from one of their Lambo upgrade kits. Anyway, that is it for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and thanks for watching.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. Follow us on social media and check out our Discord. Links in the description below.